Welcome. Today we're diving deep into product ownership, exploring advanced responsibilities and techniques for agile product owners. We will cover the strategic vision, value delivery, stakeholder management, and data-driven decisions. Product ownership includes both strategic and tactical responsibilities. On the strategic side, a product owner defines and communicates the product vision, aligns the product strategy with business goals, creates and manages the product roadmap, identifies market opportunities, and balances short-term wins with long-term value. On the tactical side, a product owner handles backlog creation and refinement, sets clear acceptance criteria, prioritizes features based on value, makes informed trade-off decisions, and validates solutions with stakeholders. Let's explore the Product Vision Board, an advanced framework for product vision. It consists of 6 key components. First, the target group. Define your primary users, customers, and key stakeholders with specific demographics and needs. Second, needs. Identify the core problems and pain points your product will solve for the target group. Third, product. Describe the key features and top 3 capabilities that make your product unique. Fourth, business goals. Define measurable objectives that align with company strategy and create value. Fifth, value proposition. Articulate why customers should choose your product over alternatives. Sixth, success metrics. Establish key performance indicators or KPIs to measure product success and business impact. Here are some value-based prioritization techniques. First, weighted shortest job first, also known as WSJF, is a quantitative model that prioritizes jobs based on economics of delay and job size. To use it, first, calculate the business value. Second, assess the time criticality. Third, evaluate risk reduction or opportunity enablement. Fourth, estimate the job size or effort. Finally, WSJF equals the business value plus time criticality plus risk reduction or opportunity enablement, divided by job size. Next is cost of delay, also known as COD. It measures the economic impact of delaying a feature or capability. To use it, first, identify value streams impacted by the delay. Second, quantify the revenue impact. Third, calculate operational costs affected. Fourth, assess risk exposure costs. Finally, sum all costs to determine the total cost of delay. The impact versus effort prioritization matrix is a tool to help you decide what to work on. The x-axis represents effort, and the y-axis represents impact. The top left quadrant represents quick wins, which are high-impact, low-effort items that deliver immediate value. The top right quadrant represents major projects, which are high-impact, high-effort initiatives that require careful planning. The bottom left quadrant represents fill-ins, which are low-impact, low-effort tasks that can be done when resources permit. The bottom right quadrant represents thankless tasks, which are low-impact, high-effort items that should be avoided or reimagined. Start with quick wins to build momentum. Plan major projects with adequate resources. Use fill-ins to maximize team productivity. Avoid or redesign thankless tasks. And reassess position quarterly as market evolves. A well-crafted user story follows this format. As a type of user, I want to perform some action so that I can achieve some goal or value. For example, as a marketing manager, I want to view campaign performance metrics in real time so that I can quickly identify and optimize underperforming campaigns. Quality user stories should meet the INVEST criteria. It should be independent, meaning it can be developed separately from other stories. It should be negotiable, meaning details can be discussed and refined. It should be valuable, delivering clear value to users or stakeholders. It should be estimable, meaning the team can reasonably estimate the effort. It should be small, meaning it can be completed within one sprint. And finally, it should be testable with clear criteria to verify completion. Behavior-driven development, also known as BDD, uses Gherkin syntax to define acceptance criteria. The format is given an initial context when an event occurs, then an expected outcome should occur. For example, given I am logged in as a premium user, when I upload a file larger than 1 GB, then the system should process it without error, and I should receive a confirmation email. Well-defined acceptance criteria provide numerous advantages, including creating a shared understanding between stakeholders, reducing ambiguity and misinterpretation, serving as a foundation for test cases, enabling automated testing, providing a clear definition of done, helping identify edge cases early, and facilitating more accurate estimation. Effective product owners identify and manage different stakeholder groups, including decision-makers, such as executives and leaders who approve budgets and strategic direction, end users, who directly interact with and benefit from the product, technical teams such as developers, designers, and quality assurance, who build the product, and subject matter experts, which are domain specialists who provide critical insights. Tailor your approach based on stakeholder influence and interest. For high-influence, high-interest stakeholders, partner closely and involve them in decisions. For high-influence, low-interest stakeholders, keep them satisfied with regular updates. For low-influence, high-interest stakeholders, keep them informed and gather feedback. And for low-influence, low-interest stakeholders, monitor with minimal effort. Measure what matters to drive product decisions. Key product metrics include customer acquisition cost, also known as CAC, which is the cost to acquire a new customer. The formula is the customer acquisition cost equals total marketing and sales cost divided by new customers. Customer lifetime value, also known as CLV, is the total value a customer brings over their lifetime. The formula is customer lifetime value equals average revenue per customer times customer lifespan. Net Promoter Score, also known as NPS, is a measure of customer loyalty and satisfaction. The formula is Net Promoter Score equals the percentage of promoters minus the percentage of detractors. And finally, the feature adoption rate is the percentage of users adopting a new feature. The formula is adoption percentage equals users using feature divided by total users times 100. To effectively leverage metrics to drive product success, align metrics with product and business goals. Focus on leading indicators that predict outcomes. Establish clear baselines before making changes. Set measurable targets for each key metric. Create dashboards for real-time visibility. Review metrics regularly with stakeholders, and use A/B testing to validate improvements. Here are the 4 pillars of advanced product ownership. Strategic vision, which is aligning product direction with business goals and market needs. Value-based prioritization, which is making data-driven decisions to maximize return on investment. Stakeholder alignment, which is building consensus and managing expectations effectively. And continuous validation, which is measuring outcomes and adapting based on real-world feedback. Some recommended resources include Continuous Discovery Habits, which is Teresa Torres' approach to continuous customer feedback, the Lean Product Playbook, which is Dan Olson's framework for product market fit, and Escaping the Build Trap, which is Melissa Perry's guide to becoming product-led. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.